Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So something happened pretty recent, I guess. Okay. My grandfather passed away. There we go. It's hard to say. At least it's hard to say without crying. So, I'm gonna read my tribute thing, I guess, that I wrote about him. It's on my Twitter, and it's on my personal accounts as well, but it's also on my Twitter for YouTube. So if I stop in the middle of it, it's because I'm about to cry. And if I can pull myself together within a couple seconds, I'll just continue. If not, I'll have to make a lot of cuts in this. Here we go. On Sunday, March 5th, 2023, at 1:40 a.m., my grandfather took his final breath. He was a fighter till the very end, and the strongest and greatest man that I had the pleasure of knowing. The last sentence that he spoke to me was, "I love you too, buddy." While he was like my dad, and my best friend too, he will always be my papa. The amount of things that he did for his family is astonishing, because he wanted to make sure that they had the best life that they could possibly have. He was hardworking, super generous, and the kindest soul. There are so many things he's not going to be here for, but we will know that he's there in spirit and cheering us all on. Watching him in his last few days was the hardest thing in the world. My heart was breaking for him, and now he is at peace. No one knows what he was thinking in his final moments, but he had a smile on his face, so I'd like to assume it was something about his wife, family, and friends. He will always be with us, and he will live on through the rest of us. We will continue to tell all of his crazy and funny stories, because he would want us to. Rest in peace, sweet man. I love you, Grandpa. So yeah, that was that little thing. On screen now, I'm going to put a couple images of me holding his hand the last day, and I'll kind of explain how this all happened. Some of you know that he was sick for a while, or maybe not sick, but not doing well. I guess sick. I don't know. In the summer of 2022, they told him they couldn't do anything else for him, and that he was in stage 4 kidney failure. I'm itching my eyes. Of 5. There's apparently 5 stages of kidney failure. And they said that both kidneys were there. And he also had congestive heart failure, so he couldn't really do dialysis at that point. But the thing is, we were never told that he had kidney failure when he was in stage 1, 2, or 3. So maybe there's a chance that he could have had dialysis before that. Yeah. Anyways, so they told him that the heart doctor said, no, you can't have dialysis because of your heart, and then the kidney doctor said it's the only way, blah blah blah. So they decided that they can't do anything else for him. Okay, well, they're doctors, they should come up with something else. I mean, that's what you pay them for. You see it all the time on things, and then it happens to you and your family, and you're just it seems like they could have done more. I don't know, maybe they couldn't have, but I don't know. So he was put on hospice. he went to hospice for about a month, and then he was home on hospice for about a month, and then he got a little worse. Some things happened, and then I couldn't like take care of him as much as I could beforehand, because I have health things myself. So we had to figure out what to do. He went back to hospice, and he was there from he was in the hospital for a little bit, and then he went back to hospice after a little while of that, and then he was in hospice probably from the middle to end of August until the beginning of October, I think. Yeah, I think it was the first... No, because we went to the Post Malone concert the last week of September, and he was already there for about a week. So, the middle to end of September. And he was put into a nursing home type of place. But the VA, because he was a vet, the VA plus hospice covered it for him because these places are not cheap. The only reason why they covered it is because he was VA and on hospice. That's why we didn't have to pay a dime for that, which is nice because hospice was $180 a day, and nursing homes are way worse, and therapy rehab places are way more expensive than that even too. These places are all super expensive, just so you are all aware. And you have to pay out of pocket for them. Medicare and stuff does not cover that. Medicare, Medicaid, none of it covers it. It's out of pocket. It's awful. Because he had good health insurance. Why doesn't it cover it? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways. Yeah, so he went there at the end of September, and he had his ups and downs or whatever. He never complained about pain. He was never one to complain about much of anything, to be honest. But he didn't complain, so we felt like he was mostly okay, not good. We just figured he couldn't walk anymore because of the issues that were going on and everything and whatever. I know that's not very descriptive, but there are certain things I'm trying to not say. But anyways, it was right after his birthday and my grandma's birthday, which are both at the end of February. My grandma's birthday is the last couple days of February. He started to get a little worse, and then on March 1st, they went to go see him, my grandma and my mom, and they called me and Jacqueline because we were going to go get Tim Hortons, which is an hour away. They said, you better come up here, and we're like, uh-oh. So we went there instead. And he was almost in a vegetative state, not a coma, because they would wake him up, and stuff, and he would look around, but he was looking at the ceiling. It wasn't him anymore. It was so sad. It just happened out of nowhere, because the night before he was completely normal with me. I told him that I bought a car, which, yes, I did buy a car that night before. And then I was trying to get it before he passed because we knew it was coming. We were kind of hoping that he wouldn't just yet. The day after he passed is when I got the car to come home with me. I got a brand new car. But I don't know. It was so sad. I'm just glad that he's at peace now. And he's not suffering. And that is why my channel has been so inactive. After I made that thing about saying that I'd try to be a little more active. Also, we're coming into screenshots. I'm really sorry. I do plan to be more active. I promise. Just give me a little bit of time. I'm almost there. But again, I'm not going to be like extremely, extremely active. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.